Please welcome the Executive Director of ASIFA Hollywood, Frank Gladstone.
Tiny bubble in the wine.
This is our new logo, everybody. It's our new logo. You know, I was on at the party, and one of my buddies, Fast Eddie, said that the Ennies was kind of like the high holy days of animation. So welcome to the Rosh Hashanah of animation. It's so good to be here again on the Ennie stage. This is my 7th year standing here giving you a progress report on ASIFA Hollywood. Back in my year one, we had only 2 goals: keeping the doors open and rehabilitating the Annie Awards, which had fallen on some hard times. I'm happy to say that within a year, we were solvent again, which is a big deal, and after a growing pain or two, the Annies were on an upswing. That gave us the luxury of tackling more goals, such as restoring films, as Jerry was talking about, educational initiatives, taking a more active part in the community, sponsoring more animation activities, utilizing our archives, and as unrealistic as it sounds 7 years ago, thinking about establishing a real animation center. Today, with the unstinting support of the ASIFA board, corporate sponsors, our members, and the animation community, we're doing all of those things. Moreover, we finally hired a contractor for the animation center. The first drawings have been done, and we are now getting the proper licenses from the city of Burbank. If all goes as planned, the new state-of-the-art ASIFA Hollywood Animation Center and June Foray screening room will become a reality within the next year. Then we'll really be, applaud. Then we will really be able to fulfill our mission by doing what a serious nonprofit is supposed to do: give back. So where do we go from here? Our new goals include working toward a time when our community funding is equal to or maybe even greater than our annual Annie Award budget. That would have been unthinkable as the Animation Center back in the day, but it can be a driving force for us now going forward. Now, to help me present this year's Special Achievement Award, I'd like to bring to the stage my friend, ASIFA board member, and animation producer Sue Shakespeare.
Thank you. Well, who would have thought that rubber hose animation, the kind you might have seen coming from the Max Fleischer studio 80 years ago, could not only coexist with run-and-gun video gaming, but create a masterpiece of the genre? Well, the Canadian studio MDHR would have. And what's more, they proved it with their game Cuphead. Since its release last year, Cuphead has been consistently named as one of the best games of 2017 by the game critics and rating entities, and most especially gamers themselves. Let's take a minute to have some fun and see a little bit of Cuphead.
That was pretty cool. And it was all done on paper. In recognition of its desire to offer gamers something different, its use of traditional animation tools and approaches, and its remarkable level of achievement for video game animation, ASIFA Hollywood presents this year's Special Achievement Award to Studio MDHR for Cuphead. Accepting for Cuphead are co-creators Chad and Jared Moldenauer and the Cuphead team.
Thank you. Thank you so much to ASIFA Hollywood. This award means a lot to us. To be recognized for doing something we love is just beyond our imagination. First and foremost, we have to thank our artists and animators on this team. Cuphead is the embodiment of their work and their love for the craft. We want to thank our programmers and for putting this all together, their wizards behind the scenes. Chris Madigan for making the epic soundtrack. Thank you to everyone at Microsoft for promoting us and pushing us along this entire journey we had. And finally, we have to thank all our fans for making what we do worth it. Thank you.